Hello! In this video, we are going to be subtracting from hundreds numbers, and the method I will be going over is the sticks and circles method. Now, if you like the ungrouping method, you don't need to worry about sticks and circles. And if you don't like the ungrouping method, then you should probably do this one because this is the other one that's most popular with you. All right, so we are going to start with a problem, just like we did on the other video. 200s at the top of our math mountain, 152s at the bottom, and a box because we do not know our answer. The first thing we do for sticks and circles is draw sticks and circles. Now, we do not draw both numbers like we do for addition. For subtraction, we only draw the biggest number. I'm going to say it again because it's very important that you hear that. For subtraction, we only draw the biggest number. The biggest number here is 200. The biggest number is always at the top of our math mountain. It's 200. So I'm going to draw 200. I drew 200s, flats, or boxes. Now that's great, but I cannot take away 2 ones from those hundreds boxes. I can't take away 5 10 sticks from those hundreds boxes because those hundreds boxes don't break up. So what I can do is I can ungroup a hundreds box for 10 10 sticks because I know there are 10 10s in 100. So I'm just going to take this hundreds and I'm just going to break it up into 10 10 sticks. So I have my hundreds. I'm just going to break it up. Count with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now I just want to make sure we still are representing 200. We have 100, and then over here we just drew 100. So if we have 200s, that's 200, which we know is our biggest number. Awesome. Now, that's great. We can cross off 5 of those 10 sticks when it's time, but I still don't have any little ones circles to cross off. I need some ones circles. What I'm going to do next is take one of these 10 sticks and trade it in 1, 2 for 10 ones of circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I still have 200. I have 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, 196, 197, 198, 199, 200. I did that to show you that you still have 200. All we did was make our 200 look a little different because we want it to have some ones circles, we want it to have 10 sticks, and we still do need a hundreds box. So that's why I ungrouped from the 100 to make 10 10s. Then I ungrouped a 10 stick to make 10 ones. Now, this is going to help us out because we need to cross off or subtract 2 of the ones. Now, these little circles are the ones, so I'm going to cross off 2. Let's circle what's left over. Don't mind my circling. It's really hard to do this on an iPad. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. So I'm going to write an 8 in the ones place for my answer. Now I need to cross off or subtract 5, and the 5 is in the tens place. So I'm going to go to the 10 sticks and cross off 5 of them. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circle what's left over. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 10 sticks left over. So I'm going to write a 4 in the tens place. Now the last step I need to do is cross off or subtract the hundreds. There's a 1 in the hundreds place, so I'm going to cross off one of the hundreds. How many hundreds do I have left over? Well, I have 0 hundreds left over. You could write 0 there, but we don't typically see numbers with a 0 in front because it's not really necessary. So if it helps you to remember that there's a 0 in the hundreds place, sure, but you really don't need to write it. You can just, well, I was trying to undo it. There we go. You can just keep it as 48. All right, I am going to do another problem with you because I want to make sure that we are all understanding this. All right, the next problem we're going to do is 500 take away 239. We always draw the biggest number. The biggest number here is 500. So here I go. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. I have drawn 500. Now that's great and it's awesome, but there's not any little 1 circles for me to subtract. There's not any 10 sticks for me to subtract from. I can't break apart these boxes as they are. So what I need to do is ungroup 100 to make 10 tens. So I'm going to take this 100 and make 10 tens. I'm going to draw it below because I just don't have room. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I just want to reiterate that we still have 100. We just chose to draw it in 10 sticks instead of a hundreds box because it's easier to break apart. Now that's awesome. We have 10 sticks and hundreds, but I still do not have any ones, and I need to subtract 9 ones. So I'm going to take one of these 10 sticks, and I'm going to make it into 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I apologize for those circles. I know they're not great. All right, I am ready to subtract now. I'm going to first subtract 9 from the ones place. Here's the ones place. I'm going to cross off 9. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only one lonely 1 left over, so I'm going to write a 1 in the ones place down below. Let's move to the tens place. There are 3 10 sticks that we're going to subtract. So I'm going to go to the 10 sticks and take away 3. 10, 20, 30. Remember that 3 represents 30 because it's in the tens place. So I took away 3 10 sticks, which equals 30. I'm going to circle what is left over. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, or 6 tens left over. Now we're going to go to the hundreds place, and I need to subtract 2 from the hundreds place. So up here is the hundreds place, and I need to subtract 2. 1, 2. Circle what is left over. There are 2 hundreds left over. Our number is 261.